Good morning, students. This is the topic related to Unit 4, Curriculum, Transaction and Evaluation. The topic is Methodology of Curriculum Transaction. Here, the meaning of methodology is, it is not a method. This is the philosophy of the curriculum transaction. Generally, how curriculum should be transmit from teacher to student. So what philosophy it is there. So this is the basic and introductory topic that it is named as methodology of curriculum transaction. Okay, coming to the aspect of the definitions, curriculum transaction and curriculum management is the process of a planning and organizing is the curriculum in a particular subject area of for a different level of education and continuously monitors it while being implementation. Before going to implement the curriculum, how it is planned to, how the process of planning and how to organize. So those things, those steps, it will be appear for this methodology. Then second definition is curriculum transaction is the effective and desired implementation of the curriculum content on the basis of aims, objectives listed in the curriculum. So based on the objectives, how that transaction from teacher to students, it will be transmit. So that is the meaning, and that is the basic philosophy of this curriculum transaction. So that is methodology of the curriculum transaction. It is basically based on these two definitions. We can broadly categorize the method into 5 steps, 6 steps. They are planning of curricular and co-curricular activities, because curriculum is academic as well as co-curricular, because non-academic activities, 2 activities we are having, both the activities should be performed in the school structure, in the classroom structure. Then second one is teaching methods and strategies, how curriculum it should be transmit or it should be transact from teacher by methods, what methods and what strategies. And media in the present existing world, media also one of the important source for the transaction of the curriculum. Then improvement of evaluation procedures. So why we are conducting all these things? For the better evaluation and organization of co-curricular activities, because co-curricular activities also, they are very important. So how they are going to perform in the classroom. Then practice teaching, that is practice means because we are in the teaching education institution, so the teachers should be also practice, because they are also performing the presentations of their assignments and presentations through PowerPoint. So these are all the steps we can see in the curriculum transaction. Okay, first step is planning of co-curricular and curricular activities. It is the planning includes not only the lesson planning, but unit plan and lesson plan or year plan. So before going to categorize the time, it should be related to the time and the presentation. So in this month, how many units that the teacher have to complete, all these things, it is related to the time and the activity. Then second issue is the co-curricular activity, that is field trips and activities, that is sports or any drama, literary activities, all these things, it should be also for all these co-curricular activities, the annual calendar, it should be also necessary. That is social service organization it is there, NSS, NCC, these activities, all these come under co-curricular activity. Then instructional work of curricular and co-curricular work, because one calendar, it is also academic calendar. It is also necessary for the teacher for before going to contribute the curriculum transaction. Such type of planning or economic from the viewpoint of time, because time is very important. At present, because of this coronavirus, all it is a loss of time. Because of that, all curricular and co-curricular activities of our university, they are all disturbed. So these activities, it is interlinked with the time for transaction. Second is use of teaching methods, because different methods we are using. You all know that lecture method, discussion method, that is a question and answer method, lecture cum demonstration method, purely demonstration method, assignment methods. Right now you are all preparing assignment, and that soft copies you are attaching to my mails, and presentations. Presentations also we are having in our practical session. The project method, that is dissertation, and problem solving method. On your own, you have to take to solve a problem. So one project we are going to provide you, you have to do all those things, self-discovery, seminars, etc. All these will be the teaching methods for this curriculum transaction. Then second point is appropriate use of latest technologies, because we are using ICT laptops for our technology. You are making soft copies with the technology. Then knowledge and experience helpful in the development of understanding, vision, critical thinking, practical skill, and advancement in terms of technological applications. Because by doing all these things, you will get a lot of knowledge, understanding, application, and skill. All these educational objectives, it will be fulfilled in the methodology of curriculum transaction. Then the third point is use of media, because not only in the classroom activities, but other activities in association with our educational objectives, these other resources like the library resource, the internet resources, and also from books and from the dissertations, you will all know the authentic and correct information. And while you are presenting this also, that teaching will be more interesting while using this PowerPoint presentations, and also this teaching will become very simplified, and the data, even the complicated data, we can present through media in a perfect manner, and it will stimulate the imaginations. So it will give some creative abilities for the students. So because it will be useful for getting authentic information, and also teaching is also, it facilitates teaching by using this media. That is also, in that way also, the curriculum transaction, it will become easier for the teacher. Then all these curriculum transactions, it will be also for the sake of improvement of evaluation, because we are giving this complete data information to the students, curricular or co-curricular activities, for their achievements, for their academic achievements in the examinations, at the year-end examinations. So for that, it is also facilitated to prepare the tests and tools for the teachers, and also to contribute a better performance, and also better weightage for the students. Of course, attendance is also one of the thing to continue for this, to build up the achievement, academic achievement. But along with the attendance, the performance, it will be also improved while contributing this curriculum transaction. Then second point is time schedule. for the evaluation. It should be notified as per the geographical diversities of the state, because it will be depend upon state to state. In our area, Sikkim, we are having that these holidays, that year-end holidays, generally at the end of the December, because of our geographical location, we are giving like. But other regions, that they are having that summer vacation. So all these things, it will be that schedule. Based on that schedule, that year plan and the calendar, that the educationists or the concerned authorities of the institution, they will prepare those things. Then next one is organization of co-curricular activities, because educational activities and the activities based on the community experiences need more care from the point of view of the organization, execution, and viability in real workplace, because all these activities are equally important. Such activities should be organized with a purpose, and it should not be alienated from the goals. So the co-curricular activities, it will be also gives a pleasure for the individual, and also they provide the aesthetic knowledge and aesthetic creative abilities for the students, so that these are all the important things for this curriculum transaction. Then because we are in the teacher education institutions, so we are practicing teaching, because in B.Ed program, students are practicing micro teaching, simulation technique, workshops. We are conducting PowerPoint presentations in our assignments and team teaching. All these things in B.Ed and M.Ed level, many student teachers, they are doing. So these practice teaching, or these assignments, or these sessional tests, they will provide an experience, feeling of cooperation, sense of coordination, and use of various techniques in a viable manner, because these steps gives some bondage between the human beings. So it will build up the human being between the students, and also between the teacher and the student. So in this way, the curriculum transaction, it is a bondage between the teacher and the student. So it is also helpful to clarify the doubts related to the content for the student, and also it helpful to build up a better understanding in the future life. So these 6 points are the basic steps related to the contribution of the methodology of curriculum transaction. Thank you. Thank you, students.